Today's video is one you absolutely can't miss. Just when we thought Park Seo-joon and Park Min-young's wedding was the romantic event of the year, a single comment from one of their mothers has sparked massive outrage online. Fans are furious, social media is in meltdown, and the entire Hallyu world is talking. What exactly was said? Why did it strike such a nerve? And how did Park Min-young really react behind the scenes? We're diving deep into the controversy, the fan backlash, and the hidden truths behind that unforgettable moment. If you love shocking K-celeb news and exclusive breakdowns, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a scandal. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're reading every single one. Let's get into it. It was meant to be the fairy tale wedding of the year, a glamorous union between two of South Korea's brightest stars, Park Seo-joon and Park Min-young. The world had watched their relationship blossom from co-stars to lovers and finally to newlyweds. But what should have been a perfect celebration turned into a whirlwind of controversy that has left fans shocked, confused, and furious. The reason? A single comment, just one, that shattered the illusion of harmony, and it came not from the couple themselves, but from a mother standing proudly at the altar. The incident occurred during what was supposed to be a heartwarming speech. Park Seo-joon's mother, elegant in traditional hanbok, had taken the microphone with tears in her eyes. Her tone was emotional, her presence dignified. The audience leaned in, expecting affectionate words of blessing and support. Instead, what came out next would divide an entire fanbase. She began by expressing her joy at welcoming Park Min-young into the family, describing her as polite, graceful, and a woman of strength. But then came the sentence that would ignite chaos. With a soft smile, she said, "I just hope she won't put her career first anymore, now that she has a husband to take care of." The room froze. A moment of silence lingered before the polite applause resumed. Some guests chuckled awkwardly. Others looked at each other, clearly uncomfortable. But the reaction outside the wedding hall was far less forgiving. Within minutes, the comment began circulating on social media. Fans and feminists alike reacted with disbelief. Is this really 2025? Women are still being told to abandon their careers after marriage? Another added, "Park Min-young has worked so hard to get where she is. How dare someone suggest she give it all up?" The backlash was immediate. Hashtags like "Let Min-young work," "Out of touch," and "Park Seo-joon mom controversy" trended globally on X, formerly Twitter. Videos from the wedding, particularly the moment of the controversial remark, racked up millions of views on TikTok within hours. Fans began dissecting not just the comment, but the entire dynamic between the two families, questioning how supportive they really were of the couple's relationship. What made matters worse was the expression on Park Min-young's face during the speech. Though she tried to maintain a composed smile, attentive fans noticed the subtle shift in her posture and her tightened grip on the microphone. Was she caught off guard? Was she offended? Did she want to respond but chose silence for the sake of decorum? Insiders climb that Park Min-young's family was equally taken aback by the statement. An anonymous guest told a local media outlet that Min-young's mother was visibly distressed after the speech and refused to pose for photos with Park Seo-joon's mother during the post-ceremony reception. Another guest said they overheard Park Min-young whisper to a friend, "I won't let anyone decide what I should or shouldn't do with my life." And yet, the drama didn't stop there. Just when fans thought the situation couldn't get any worse, an old interview from 2017 resurfaced online. An interview in which Park Seo-joon himself had joked that he wanted a wife who can stay home and take care of the kids while I focus on my work. Though the comment had largely gone unnoticed at the time, in the current context, it took on a whole new meaning. Suddenly, questions about whether Park Seo-joon shared similar values with his mother dominated the discussion. Public opinion quickly turned. Once beloved for his humility and progressive image, Park Seo-joon now found himself under fire. Netizens demanded a statement. Some even called for a boycott of his upcoming drama. "We supported him because we thought he respected women. Now it feels like we were lied to."
But in the midst of the storm, Park Min-young remained quiet. For days, she posted nothing on social media. No photos, no updates, no captions. It wasn't until a week later that she broke her silence with a single Instagram story. It was a black screen with white text. My life, my choices, always. The post went viral instantly. Fans interpreted it as a subtle but powerful clapback to the controversial remark. Messages of support flooded in. "You don't owe anyone an explanation, Queen," one user wrote. Others urged her to continue pursuing her career and dreams no matter what. Meanwhile, Park Seo-joon's agency finally released a short statement attempting to control the damage. The comment made by Mr. Park's mother during the wedding speech was personal and does not reflect the views of the couple. Both Park Seo-joon and Park Min-young remain fully supportive of each other's careers, but the statement did little to ease public anger. And yet the ripple effects of that one sentence continued to grow well beyond the confines of a celebrity wedding. By the second week after the ceremony, major Korean news outlets, feminist think tanks, and talk shows had taken up the issue, using the incident as a jumping-off point to debate the ongoing pressure placed on women after marriage, especially in traditionally patriarchal families, even among the rich and famous. One particular segment on KBS Women's Voice invited cultural commentators, relationship experts, and young working professionals to discuss the implications of the comment made by Park Seo-joon's mother. A striking moment came when a 32-year-old corporate executive tearfully shared, "I watched Park Min-young grow from minor roles to leading dramas. She inspired me to keep climbing the ladder, even when people said I should settle down. To hear her being told to stop chasing her dreams because she's now married, it crushed me. It reminded me of the comments I hear every day from my own family." This reaction, echoed by countless other women, revealed just how personal the issue was. Fans were no longer talking only about celebrity gossip. They were speaking out about a cultural wound still raw for many. Simultaneously, clips of Park Min-young working tirelessly on drama sets, rain-soaked, sleep-deprived, and beaming with joy, resurfaced and circulated online. Fans created tribute videos using her past interviews where she spoke about how acting was her passion, her identity. One quote in particular gained traction. "Even if I get married, even if I become a mother one day, acting will always be a part of me. I don't ever want to be told to stop." The public outpouring of love and admiration for her was overwhelming. For every person critical of her silence during the wedding controversy, there were 10 defending her right to handle things with dignity. She didn't owe anyone a public confrontation at her own wedding, but she did respond with grace, strength, and subtlety, and we heard her loud and clear. Meanwhile, pressure mounted on Park Seo-joon to clarify his stance. Finally, nearly 2 weeks after the wedding, he held a surprise live stream from his home. Dressed casually in a white t-shirt, looking visibly tired and somber, he addressed the issue for the first time. "I want to begin by apologizing to everyone who was hurt or disappointed, especially the fans who supported us as a couple, and most importantly, to my wife." He paused, eyes slightly glistening, before continuing. "My mother's comment came from a different generation, a different world. It doesn't reflect what I believe or how I view my partner. Min-young is not just my wife. She's an artist, a powerhouse, someone I admire deeply. I would never ask her to give that up. In fact, I married her because of who she is." The sincerity in his voice helped calm the storm, at least partially. Fans flooded the livestream chat with messages of support, and hashtags like "We support Min-young" and "Proud of Seo-joon" trended again, this time with a more hopeful tone. But the situation had already left a scar, one that would likely shape both stars' public images going forward. Industry insiders revealed that brands were closely watching the aftermath. Some companies allegedly paused endorsement discussions with the couple, worried about the controversy. Others, however, saw a unique opportunity, particularly feminist and women-centric brands who saw in Park Min-young a symbol of quiet rebellion and modern strength. Indeed, the actress's agency later announced she would be participating in an upcoming campaign titled "Rewrite the Rules," focusing on women's rights in the workplace and beyond. The announcement received widespread praise, with many calling it a power move and the perfect response. But beyond statements, campaigns, and public reactions, what resonated most was how this scandal revealed the continued need for conversations around respect, gender roles, and personal agency. Park Min-young, whether she intended to or not, became a symbol of that battle, a battle many women around the world are still fighting every day. And as for her relationship with Park Seo-joon, it seems the couple has weathered the first major storm of their marriage. Recently, paparazzi photos surfaced showing the two enjoying a quiet dinner at a small restaurant in Gangnam. No security, no fanfare, just two people sharing a meal. In the photo, Park Seo-joon was seen holding her hand under the table, subtle but telling. Perhaps, in a way, this incident will make their bond stronger. Perhaps it will also remind fans